Turbo code. Oh, that's nice. As you can see, guys, the faulty was permanent, now is intermittent. So now we can clear the fault code. Yes. So yes. So now erasing. Good morning, it's Aki again from Aki's Garage. Welcome to another video. Video today is for BMW 2 Series F46 diesel. Let's get inside the car and we see what's the customer complaining. Inside the car, start the car. As you can see, guys, we got engine management light on. So let's get our diagnostic, connect to the car, and we do one full health diagnostic, and then we see how it goes. All right, I just connect my diagnostic to the car. This is the actual what you call the OBD plug, and this is my interface. The engine is running, so I'm gonna just do one full scan. So from here, as you can see, is already find the vehicle. So we're gonna go to the diagnostic. Just say okay. You just say okay. Okay again. From here we do photo scan. Alright, so we just go one fault here, DDE. So we go to the list. So engine diesel electronics. So we go there. We just say turbo code. As you can see, diesel particle sensor electrically faulty. So that's actual code 2BA100 and it's permanent. So I think I'm gonna go under the car and I just do few checking, like basic check, and just do some wiring measurement, and we see what's going on. So let's stay with us. Guys, under the car, I just remove whatever bolt we had just around here. It had a few 8mm bolt, and this is the actual sensor we're gonna concentrate on it. So as you can see, guys, this is a particle filter. We got two sensors here, one here and one here. This is the actual diesel particle sensor, which is control the DPF. So we're gonna see what's going on this sensor. I already done a few testing, and I'm guessing this is a actual problem. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to call to BMW and we see if they have that part available. Alright, guys, I just gone to the what you call diagram. As you can see, guys, this is all the diagram whatever sensor we got. So I'm after the actual that sensor here. I don't know what happened. This is the actual main dealer, I mean the whole BMW server. So I just put the chassis number here and then try to get the part number. But as you can see, the sensor we after is just right here, and that sensor here, number 5, as you can see, it's a NOx sensor, just right here, NOx sensor. So this sensor is not a problem, so we're gonna look for this sensor. So I'm gonna call to BMW to see what's going on, why there is no any information about this sensor. BMW part department just come to collect the part. Look at those cars, nice. All right, I just pick up the parts. This is the actual part number. If anyone interested, let's go back to the garage, fit the sensor, and hopefully everything goes back to normal. It's the actual sensor. Well guys, this is the old sensor and this is the new sensor. This is the part number for the new sensor. So let's figure out, and then we just make sure we got our sensor. This is exactly right part number, so perfect. This is the actual head. So let's free it back and we see how it goes. Spanner 24. Just need to tidy a tiny bit. So now I'm just gonna tidy up the wiring and I'll come back. Well guys, I done all the the tidy up the wiring. As you can see, I put one tie clip here and there is another tie clip here, so everything is nice. So I just put some extra wire here because the vibration of the engine when the engine is start. So now I'm gonna put all the cover back and yeah, and then we see how it goes. Alright guys, that's all done here. So let's drop the car down and we see inside the and then we go inside the car and we just double check everything is okay. And yeah, inside the car I'll just put the ignition on. I just get my diagnostic over here. I just go back. I'm just gonna go back from here. So I'm gonna go back to the engine control, turbo code. Oh, that's nice. As you can see guys, the 40 was permanent, now is intermittent. So now we can clear the full code. Yes. So yes. So now erasing. You just put the ignition off itself, turning off the ignition switch. Yeah, just turning off itself. Now turning on the ignition by itself as it is on, and now turbo code are not detected. That's nice. So let's go back to the car. I'm gonna start the car, and fantastic. As you can see, guys, there is no more engine management light. That's nice. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope there is some information for someone, and like always, thank you very much for watching.